Hi and welcome back to the African Bullion Exchange channel, and to all our new subscribers, welcome to the page, and we're really glad to have you here. So let's get straight into it. So we've just received some really interesting news from Zimbabwe, just picking up on where we left off. So the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe, the RBZ, the incoming governor Josh Mushayavanu has introduced a new gold-backed currency, the Zimbabwe gold, or more commonly known as the ZIG. So the ZIG comes in denominations of $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, $100, and $200 denominations. And they also mentioned that it also comes in the ZIG half quarter denomination. I've got no idea what that is, but I'm going to pretend like I do. So apparently the starting exchange rate to be gazetted next Monday of the ZIG currency will be at a rate of $1 to 13.56 ZIG. So just to give you a bit of context, I think the current rate, the black market rate for $1 and $1 to the bond is approximately 1:26,000. So that's the current rate of the Zimbabwean bond, and now they're introducing the ZIG as of Monday, and it will be at a rate of $1 to 13.56 ZIG, which is a very big difference. Very big difference. So presenting to the monetary policy statement this Friday, the new governor said that Zimbabweans have 21 days to convert the Zimbabwean bond notes to ZIG. And I'm guessing that's also going to cover all of the Zimbabwean bonds in people's current accounts or the various banking instruments that people already have, which is going to be very interesting. So all the banks have been directed to convert their systems to ZIG currency. The exact rate has not been prescribed, so this is open to interpretation, and your take is literally as good as mine. I'm just getting this news, so I just wanted to get this across as soon as possible and get some of your feedback. So this new governor added that the multi-currency system will remain, and price shifts will be determined by movement in gold prices. So essentially, just to break it down in lay terms, is this new currency is backed by gold. Now, the exact amount of gold which is being used to create this currency is unknown, and we don't have that information as of yet. So apparently, any fluctuations in the price of this new ZIG currency will be as a result of global gold markets. So you're looking at institutions like the London Bullion Markets Association and various other indexes will be the ones really determining, the fluctuations of this new ZIG currency, which is really interesting. So let's continue from there. So our new governor goes on to say that the ZIG, or the ZIG, shall at all times be anchored and fully backed by a composite basket of reserves comprising foreign currency and precious metals, mainly gold, received by the Reserve Bank as part of an in-kind royalties and kept in the vaults of the bank. Now that's quite interesting because there's a few questions that come into mind. Is number one, what sort of volumes are we talking about? Because my assumption when someone mentions the ZIG, this Zimbabwean gold-backed currency, is that the currency should literally be backed by gold for this thing to work. It can't be a combination of foreign currency, various types of metals, and various other instruments or royalties. It should just simply be gold. That's kind of what makes sense to me. I'm not sure what you guys think. You can let me know in the comments, but it's definitely worth a conversation. And it's going to be interesting to know what sort of quantities are we talking about, like exactly how many tons of processed gold or gold bars are being kept in the vault of the Zimbabwean Reserve Bank. Now, we also have to take into consideration that there's a lot of gold which is leaving Zimbabwe. So, is it fair to say that for every single note which is going to be created as part of this new currency, there is a specified amount of gold which can be redeemed? How is it going to work exactly? And the thing is, I did a video about this subject, when the whole gold mafia debacle came to light. I made a couple of videos just talking about this whole situation. And to a certain extent, I tried to come to the defense of the government to say, listen, right, we need money, and how are we going to get money if we don't sell gold? So that was the principle in the first instance, right? But this move here is totally, it doesn't make any sense to me. Because you have to look at some of the policies which have been introduced on the ground. And the policies which have been introduced domestically just don't make any sense at the moment. You've got people paying local taxes, water bills, rates, and so many other things and taxes which are being paid in US dollars. So the demand for the US dollar is constantly on the rise. Yet on one hand, they're introducing a new currency because the old currency has just gone way out of control. So they're just introducing a new currency, and they want us to believe that this new currency is going to be better, but there's absolutely no transparency at all. At the very least, they should be telling the Zimbabwean people how many tons of gold are being kept in the Reserve Bank. The people need to know that. And they're creating this new currency because people have lost faith in the Zimbabwean bond. So they want people to rally behind this new ZIG currency and exchange their hard US dollars, which are mainly coming through remittances from abroad, and people should exchange that hard currency for ZIG currency. Now, I'm not sure what you guys think. I don't want to go into too much detail because I'm literally just getting this news. And you guys let me know what you think in the comments. If you've got a particular insight, maybe you can drop us a message and we can have a conversation. And we can go into detail about, some of the news that's coming out of Zimbabwe, and we can have a deeper conversation. So on that note, please feel free to subscribe and keep in touch and just keep checking out our previous videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Nice one.